What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to day 15 of 30, the Metabolic Minutes. Coach Crystal here, and we are going to dive in. For 30 days, I committed to testing my ketones, my glucose, sharing my GKI, letting you know where my energy level is, and also my hunger level. Because sometimes people think when you adapt to a fasting lifestyle that you're always hungry, and nothing could be further from the truth. When you get that hunger hormone grilling under control, you're literally not hungry at all. Like, it's amazing. But anyway, I hope you had a powerful weekend. Y'all, we went ahead and announced those winners of the challenge. That was amazing. We had 4 amazing winners. Yes, I was one of them. I challenged the group. I said, trust me, I'm coming for you. And I know I said this yesterday. I still didn't post my picture. I'm going to make the little reel in the video, show y'all the before and after. And I'm excited about the next 21-day challenge, straight to the core. So we are working on our midsection, both internally and externally. So if you're interested, let me know, or you can go to fastingforher.com and fill out the form, and we will get back to you. So here we have a Keto Mojo, a powerful little machine. This machine just tells us what is going on with our microbiome, what is going on with our internal, what's the better word? Let's just say, what's going on the inside? Something on the inside is working on the outside. Oh, what a change in my life. So before I started this video, I tested to see where my glucose was on my Dexcom. This is a continuous glucose monitor. If you didn't hear me say this before, the difference between this and this, the continuous glucose monitor monitors your glucose spikes for 10 days, 24 hours, your sleep, and all the things. This right here is when we test our glucose, it's going to tell us it's going to give us our glucose number, our ketone number, and then it'll calculate and tell us what our GKI is. And the importance of the GKI, I taught a me lesson yesterday. It was really, really good. Just really break it down, the whole process, because people are like, why am I fasting? Like, what is the benefits of fasting? I really believe that when we know why we are doing something, we're more, most times, more committed to the journey. Because if you just hear me say, hey, fast for 4 hours, fast for 6 hours, fast for 16 hours, why don't you fast for 24 hours? Most people are like, all they see is, oh, I'm not eating for this amount of time. But it's amazing, like when we eat, right? It was the whole thing. Like the more I teach it and the more I think about it, I'm like, yo, this is really, really good. Even when we talk about energy, like my energy today is a 10. And well, I'm not going to jump into our metabolic little topic I have because we're talking about energy today. So before I put the cart before the horse, let's just go ahead. We'll do this first before we hop into our faith focus. So we're going to clean our fingers. Super simple. This takes like 2 minutes. People are like, I don't have time. Let me tell you something. You have time. Because it's like, so there's a lot of people that wish that they were here that's not here that would love to take 10 minutes to do this. This literally take 5 minutes. So I prick my finger. I'm going to try to move fast. So we're going to go. I don't want to prick my finger twice. I'll be talking in between it, dry up, and then I got to prick it again. All right, so here we massage it. Get a little doublet. Take a little doublet. This is our ketones. And remember yesterday, I went from a 1.2 to a 0.1. Let's see where we are today. That's because of my delicious little snacks I had over the weekend. We at 0.2 today. Yesterday, we were at a 0.5. And my GKI was a 66. And just think, like, some people live with their GKI that high. I had just had some chocolate, so it was still in my bloodstream. That's why. Come on, Crystal. Come on. Sometimes if you massage your finger, it'll... This thing is stubborn. What in the world? All right, I'm just going to break it again so we can get this over with. Okay, nice little doublet. Come on. There we go. We got it. All it takes is like a real teeny bit. So let's see. My continuous glucose monitor had me at glucose of 105. This is a 96. Okay, so we got 96 and a 0.2 ketone. I said it wouldn't be long before it came back. So when you make this a lifestyle, you can enjoy some of the foods that you wouldn't typically eat every single day. And I only had chocolate. What did I have? I had Habit Burger and I had some chocolate over the weekend. And I think the Habit Burger I ate a little later in the day because normally by like 5 o'clock I'm done. Okay, so anyway, we're going to see what our GKI is. Okay, boom. Our GKI for today is 26.6. That's way down from yesterday, which was 66.6. But All right, so our faith focused scripture for the day is Psalms 37:5. Commit thy way into the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Man, let me tell you, you get to, if you choose to, commit this whole process to God and stop trying to carry it on your own. And I know sometimes we are people like we like to pull out our fix it kits. We like to feel like we can do it all on our own, but I can actually, or honestly rather, share from my own life experiences. There were times where I would try to carry things on my own and I made it through. But there were times where I tried to carry things on my own and I didn't make it through. But what I learned, even the times where I made it through, I realized, girl, this journey could have been so much faster had you just really turned it over to God. And it's easier said than done, just like anything else that we do. You know, the saying, how you do anything is how you do everything. When you start to practice these little things, right, they will show up in all parts of your life. This whole video thing, I'm on day 15. Do you think I really want to? I love y'all, but have to do this every day. But I signed up for this. Nobody made me do it, and I'm just trusting the process because I pray for consistency, just wanting to, you know, have it show up everywhere, not just here a little, there a little. Even when it came to those burpees, and I truly get excited about who I get to become during the process and inside of the journey. Because when it going get tough, most times people will scatter. But when the going get tough, the tough get going. You get to sit, hit the reset button. That night, when I woke up, I can remember like it was yesterday. I'm laying in the bed and I'm like, something is missing. Something is missing. Girl, you didn't do your burpees. Most people, and this was my first thought, I'll just do it. I'll do it later, or I'll do it tomorrow. I'll double up. That wasn't the commitment that I made to myself. The commitment was not, if you don't do a burpee on day 15, double up and do it tomorrow. Now, you know, we all have free will. And I'm not saying that I've always had that turnout, but now it's like you get to show up for yourself however you choose. So if you want to tell yourself, I'll just double up tomorrow, cool. But the commitment that I made to myself was every single day. Even when it comes to this metabolic minute, I started doing this and I'm like, how in the world am I going to do this for 30 days? I got time. You got time because you said it out of your mouth that this was what you're going to do. And for where I'm looking to go and the things that I'm looking to grow into and develop into, is going to take consistency. When nobody else is cheering you on, when nobody else is supporting you, when nobody else is clapping for you, when nobody else is even like looking your way. I'm very clear. Like this vision that I have don't include nobody else other than the people that God is going to send in my circle. And I've learned that was a hard lesson too. When we talk about commit thy way into the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Man, I got stories from days, from my restaurant to my bakery to, all these little walks where at some point I may have gotten upset because of this person or because of that person. And I had to remind myself, girl, God didn't tell you that he was going to bless you with this if that person did this or that person did that. Stop giving people so much power. And we do that over and over again. But, we have all the power in our hand. We're just not willing to be committed. Even when I keep coming back to transformations, like this stuff right here is life changing. This is not like I'm talking about stretching myself, testing my glucose and all the things. What I'm learning about like all of this stuff, I'm like, yo, people, I wish I knew about this before my sister passed away and my aunt passed away, because you can look at a person and almost see that. Well, let me take that back, because my sister, we didn't know. She found out she had cancer a little late. But sometimes you can look at people and you can tell like they're not taking care of themselves. Like there's signs, they're like all these things that we're learning how to look at a person and see like, wow, they are insulin resistant. What does that mean? You got too much insulin in your body. And when we have too much insulin in our body, all these things start to happen. And it don't always look ugly. It also is about how you feel. So, while people are like, well, I don't know if I want to fast and this, that, and the other. And you got friends that can like kill this and really need it. But at the end of the day, I got to do what God told me to do. What does it say? I got to do what thus saith the Lord, right? Commit the process to him. Because I'm like, why don't like people don't see this? And because I see it now doesn't mean, because I didn't see it before. Even when people were saying stuff and I'm like, who does that? And we sit back and we have all these judgments and we don't even know. But until I tried it, like I said, my energy is a 10. There's certain things that I used to indulging before, day after day after day after week after month after year after year after year. I'm just grateful that, I am as healthy as I am right now. And I don't know what tomorrow's going to look like because, whatever we have done in the past, we got to pay the piper. But I'm just grateful to like stumble upon this knowledge. And I'm like, oh, this is good. And if you don't know, I don't like to be a part of the 97%. I don't personally like to be like everybody else. I like to be different. I like to stretch myself. Most people are not willing to stretch themselves. Most people are not, but it really at the end of the day don't have anything to do with me against nobody else. This is just how I'm built. And for whatever reason, I'm just like, man, I just wish she would just, I just wish that he would just, I just would, you just see the greatness in people and how they could be so much better. You're tired, you're lethargic, you can barely breathe, you got all these things going on. Do you know you can reverse that? The power is in your hand. We put it in the doctor's hand. We listen to the doctor. I was listening to a pharmacist talk the other day about all the medications, and I'm just like, man, this is good. In our metabolic lesson or topic for today, what your energy score is telling you. Many people only focus on the weights. I got a lot of friends I know. If that scale go down, they like, it's working. What are you doing drinking water? That scale go up, it's not working. What's not working? Everything's not working. You have got to tap into the other data. You've got to tap into the other data. And I personally believe that tracking your energy is a sure enough sign of whether or not your glucose is balancing out. Real talk. So, stable energy can indicate improved blood sugar regulation, improved fuel utilization, and better metabolic health. Like, and I'm not talking about the type of energy when you say, oh, let me drink some tea or let me drink some coffee and get some energy. This is like natural energy. I haven't even had anything today. The only thing I did have, I was juicing. So I had tasted some of the juice, and that's why my glucose is a 96 probably instead of an 80. And I'm like, girl, you ain't even do your thing yet. So, but outside of that, like I could really go another, it's 2 o'clock, I could really go another few hours and be good without eating. I'm going to break my fast with my bone broth. And then I'm going to go on about my business, open up my eating window. And I'll probably eat today till about maybe 7:38. Sun doesn't go down till later. So I'm really testing and trying all these things to see how they are serving me. And like I said, I feel amazing. So man, if I could just give this feeling to so many people that wake up lethargic and you just like you can't think clearly and you can't get certain things done without taking a nap and all the things, you have the power in your hand, regardless of what they told you. I don't know who they is, maybe it's they in them, but you really can do this. So again, I'm gonna keep talking, I'm gonna keep pushing, I'm gonna keep pressing you all to like take your health into your own hands and really like tap in. And again, remember, I follow and teach the N of one approach. That means you get to put your blinders on and you get to focus on you, right? What worked for you and what don't work for you. I used to listen to, and I'm sure we all did, when people say certain things, we applied it immediately to ourselves. That's not what this is. Because again, there's some things that may break your fast that may not break mine, and vice versa. So this is literally a me journey. So with that being said, anywho, today is day 15. Tomorrow is day 16. I will see you guys tomorrow. Do something today that your future self is going to thank you for, and I will see you tomorrow. Mañana. Peace.